5 weird habits of people with high emotional intelligence. Have you ever noticed someone who stays quiet in a loud room, rarely posts on social media, or treats their own birthday like just another Tuesday? To outsiders, these behaviors might seem cold, shy, or even strange. But psychology says these aren't just random quirks. They are actually signs of a highly developed emotional mind. While others are chasing attention, these individuals are operating on a level of self-awareness that most people never notice. Let's talk about the real science-backed habits that reveal high emotional intelligence, EQ. It isn't about being nice. It's about how your brain processes emotions, validation, and social energy. They listen far more than they talk. In a world that rewards being the loudest, people with high EQ often do the opposite. They don't always feel the need to dominate a conversation. Instead, they practice what psychologists call active observation. They are processing what others miss, tone, emotion, and the underlying logic of a statement. They aren't being antisocial. They are gathering data to understand the people around them on a deeper level before they ever choose to speak. They treat their birthday like a normal day to many. Ignoring a birthday seems ungrateful. However, psychology shows that people who treat their birthday normally often have low social dependency. They don't rely on a specific date or external validation from others to feel important. Their self-worth comes from within. Their brains often dislike forced social pressure, the expectation to perform happiness or be the center of attention, and they prefer natural, unforced interactions over social rituals. They choose privacy over popularity. You might notice these individuals rarely post photos or life updates on social media. Psychology says this behavior reveals a high privacy orientation. They possess a secure self-esteem that doesn't need likes or comments to survive. They operate with an internal locus of evaluation, meaning they judge themselves by their own standards, not the standards of others. They don't need to be seen online to feel seen in their own lives. They have a quality over ritual preference. For someone with high emotional intelligence, a random, deep conversation on an ordinary day means much more than a forced holiday gathering. Psychologists call this a quality over ritual preference. They find surface-level small talk and calendar-based traditions mentally draining. Their minds crave depth and authentic connection, and they would rather have one meaningful interaction than a dozen superficial ones. They practice guarded empathy. People with high EQ often have a sharpened sense of emotional awareness. They can sense shifts in mood or anticipate problems before they happen. However, they often appear guarded because they know the cost of caring. They use their emotional intelligence to maintain boundaries, protecting their mental health from the crashes that follow emotional highs. This isn't detachment, it's mental regulation, the ability to stay emotionally balanced in an unpredictable world. If you recognize these habits in yourself, psychology says you aren't strange or antisocial. You are likely more grounded and self-aware than most. You've learned that real confidence doesn't require a spotlight, and real connection doesn't require a ritual. If you want to keep decoding the hidden psychology behind human behavior and the truths most people ignore, hit that subscribe button right now. Because the next video might explain something about your mind you've never noticed before.